Rainier Avenue Radio.
Are you a small business owner in Seattle who was impacted by COVID-19? The Seattle Office of Economic Development is investing $8 million to connect small businesses to operating capital. The Small Business Capital Access Program will lower the cost of Washington State Small Business Flex Fund loans by paying down 25% of the loan principal. Eligible small businesses can borrow up to $150,000 with a 4% interest rate to cover expenses like payroll, rent, utilities, and supplies.
Dealing with COVID-19 is uncharted territory, and everyone has different challenges. People may feel anxious, down, or overwhelmed. For some, these feelings can lead to changes in sleep patterns, an increased use of alcohol or drugs, or withdrawing from the people around them. If you know someone who's having a hard time coping, you can help by reaching out to talk and listen. To learn more about how you can help someone in need, call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK. Brought to you by the state.
Yo, what's good? It's D-Money, and you should definitely check out Fresh Juice every Wednesday, 9 to 11 Pacific, right on Rainier Avenue Radio.
With pint-sized Patron, P-Treasy the Don. Y'all be sure to clean your mirrors as we play brand new hip-hop and R&B from locals and worldwide.
It's ID Yourself, a.k.a. Malcolm Flex. Make sure you check out Fresh Juice every Wednesday, Pacific Standard Time from 9 to 11 p.m.
And to get those exclusive interviews that we be doing.
Sipping a brand new Fresh Juice every single week.
Every Wednesday, 9 to 11, Rainier Avenue Radio. Yeah.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Screw Time. And when I'm not driving my sweet AMC Pacer through the car wash, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. You missed a spot.
Hey. Welcome. Hey, Tiff. Welcome to Bawsule Outlet, our special guest.
Fix my shit.
Yeah, it's looking kind of crooked though, sis.
No,
like
that's how it goes to the side.
Oh, that's how it goes?
Don't fuck with me right now. I'm not even about to play with you. First of all, I just got off a 3-hour Zoom.
Did you?
Hold on.
Good talk, I hope.
Yeah, for my business.
Awesome. See you leveling up.
Oh my God, 3 hours from 6 to 9.
Wow, that's a long Zoom call.
And that was this time. Now it's time for some water.
Where's our special guest at, Tasha?
I've been talking to her. She should be. There she is.
Hey, Tasha.
I was backstage chilling, you know.
Okay. So welcome, everyone. Welcome to Bawsule Outlet. And today is kind of a continuation and a mix-up. So we're going to kind of switch it up a little bit. I know last week we were talking about our threesomes okay. And I know Cece, the scientist, chimed in and basically was talking about her experience. I've never personally tried it. Tasha hasn't tried it. And Tiffany didn't finish her story because, you know, we only got 30 minutes. Thank you, Rainier Avenue. Thank you, Daniel. So we're going to go ahead and chime into it. Tiff, you want to go ahead and pick up where you left off at?
Wait, hold on. You got to give me a minute. Hold on.
Is it the 1800? How many cups of the 1800 you have?
Don't judge me.
No judgment. I had a couple freeze pops, the adult kind.
What kind of freeze pops you had? The alcohol ones?
Yeah, like the little like.
Oh, I like that shirt. Wait, is that a new shirt? Because I didn't get one.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. I'm telling you, I didn't get the new shirt. I'm still wearing mine, which is right here. Can you see it? Bawsule.
I like that vinyl.
Yes. Bawsule Talk Outlet. So she'll probably log back in. She, you know, had too many 1800s to drink, so she'll be back. So anyway, I also wanted to.
There she go.
In.
A whole mess.
She's in a whole other room.
Oh, I'm in the bed.
Yeah, I stay in the bed. That's where I'm at. That's why the background is kind of like,
I'm in the bed.
This is where I'm at, where I feel most comfortable at.
Right.
My whole ambiance here.
Yes.
Settles me. So anyway, we were talking about threesomes and if it's okay to have a threesome, whether it's with your husband, your boyfriend, or your girlfriend. No discrimination here. So Tiffany was chiming in. Man, what the heck going on over there? What the? Well, you gotta excuse Miss Cece. I think she done had one too many 1800.
No, you know what? I have it. That's the problem. Is I'm like sober as hell right now. Sober.
So you want to chime in?
No,
with,
I mean
where you left off at, and
well,
then I had a question too.
Well, first of all, the story is like super long. I told you it was 2 different occasions. So the story in itself is super, super long. So I basically just gave the overview of what it was. You know what I mean? I linked up.
Okay. You were talking about one man, you talking about 2 men, and you talking about how, it caught you off guard the first time. But the second time you wore their ass out, right? And you was ready. So there's another experience.
I can't understand you. I can't understand you, sis. You're frozen.
Did you hear me, Tosh?
I did.
Tiff, I think yours is frozen. Yep. It just went in freeze mode just now.
It has a little loading icon.
So the next subject I wanted to chime in on, and is it if you in a car or your kids in a car or just being black, driving while being black. So is it safe to say that you should pull over for the police, Tasha? Or would you say, keep going till you get to a safe area? What would you do if you was black and driving?
Pull over.
Yeah, I'd pull over. Just because I don't want them to call for backup or nothing, thinking I'm not good.
But when you pull over,
So
people
crazy.
pull over and they still being mishandled. So, I mean, how do you handle that situation? So many people have been shot, killed behind it.
I'd record. Well, I don't know, because I have to think of other people. Because whenever I got pulled over, I just cried and I got off.
You cried.
And they'd be like, "Okay."
Well, that's what I should tell my son. Just cry. They'll let you off.
You know what? Every time I've gotten pulled over, I always admit what I'm doing. And so they seem to just look at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I can see you admitting too.
I do. I do.
Whatever.
Yeah.
One day I remember traffic was so backed up. So I took the shoulder.
Tiffany, you was chasing the police though. I remember I was on the phone with you and you was rolling behind the popos.
No, but remember what he did? Remember the motherfucker put his lights on and sirens just to go around people. Remember?
Yeah, and you decided to follow him.
I believe it.
She wanted the shortcut route. She was tired of being in traffic.
Man, I wish
he literally put his fucking lights on just to get around, because I work Seattle. So I drove in that day and he literally put his lights on just to get around. So well, fuck it. We both go on this route then.
Did anyone follow you?
He what?
Did anyone follow you?
No, nobody if I see the ambulance going in the shoulder lane and shit, I'll get right behind them. While everyone's pulling over, I'll go right behind them every time. So bad.
I can't with Tiff. I'm
so bad. I'm so bad with following rules.
No,
I don't
rules.
follow rules too well.
No, you don't. When you running behind the ambulance and the police,
And a
no.
police officer.
Because everyone's going to the right. Everyone's getting over. So while everyone's getting over, I literally am like, I'm going straight. Fuck that.
And then you say when he stopped and y'all came, y'all just looked at each other.
I'm just like, motherfucker, you knew what you did back there. So yeah, we both just staring at each other, and I'm like, because you can't pull me over for shit. I mean, what are you gonna pull me over for? I'm doing the same shit you doing. If that's the case, we getting a ticket. I'm just saying, we getting a ticket, and that shit's getting dropped when I go to court. Because
as a civilian, you could write his ass up too.
Yeah, I was just like, this motherfucker. I remember I'm on the phone. I'm like, Ebony, let me tell you, this motherfucker just did.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't all stuck in this fucking Seattle commute traffic.
Yeah, that's the worst traffic. That
I'm gonna start looking for opportunities like that. Then I'm be like, vroom, vroom, and Jay's gonna be cussing my ass out, but at least we won't be stuck in traffic.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Ambulance or police. That's all you got to do.
I do shit that most people don't. But then I swear to you though, when I get pulled over though, the times that I have, they be like when I was riding the shoulder lane, literally traffic was backed up. So I took the shoulder lane. So he pulls me over and he was like, you know, you're in the shoulder lane, right? I said, do you see this traffic? And he's like, you can't do that. And I'm like, I got to get around. Like, this ain't moving. And he's just like, it's funny. So he's like, you know, I got to give you a ticket. I'm like, well, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And so he goes back, you know, to run my license and shit. And I do all this shit because I know I'm legal. He does that. And then he comes back and then he hands me my license and shit back. And then he goes, you're in luck. And I'm like, what? He goes, my printer just stopped working.
I am dead.
What?
He tried to fucking say his printer, whatever excuse you want to give me, Mr. Officer, is fine. I wasn't paying the ticket anyway.
Does it count when you in the carpool lane and you know you ain't got nobody in the car with you and you know you running late? Because I worked at home site off of Rainier Avenue in Seattle, and it's like, you know, I'm always pushing it, and it's like the carpool lane it will be moving the fastest, and you get pulled over, and the police pull you over and say ain't nobody in the car with you. I said, you a lie. Jesus is always
You're so stupid. You're stupid.
Jesus is always with me, and he was in the passenger seat. And
I take the carpool. You know, I drive the carpool when there ain't traffic. I just
that part.
That
part. I had a whole car seat back there with Scooby Doo in the car seat, and nobody even knew. As long as you had that car seat back there, they don't know. They don't know.
No.
I had to make it. That traffic is horrible.
It is.
I feel Tiffany when she say going to Seattle. That was horrible.
That's why tomorrow I'm gonna have my ass on the train.
Yeah.
But hold on. First of all, let me shout out Rainier Avenue Radio for Daniel. We love you. We appreciate you for opening up this platform. You guys definitely follow YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, Rainier Avenue Radio. Thank you. Thank you. Special thank you to our special guest, Tasha, Ebony, Yonic, B-Bomb.
Yes.
Tiffany, CC, come catch her.
Yes.
Finesse for you, boutique.
Finesse for you, boutique.
You know what?
That outfit that you picked out for me, I wore it down to Seaside, Oregon, and I got so many freaking compliments. Like, it was really hugging me. Like, the whole, it's like, how did you know that would fit me like that?
Because I know what the fuck I do.
Damn, that's
straight like that.
Because I'm like, I wasn't gonna put it on. I'm like, oh, if Tiff, this is the outfit I got for her. My daughter was like, put it on. And when I put it on, I couldn't take it off. I'm like, damn, this look good on me.
Right. Tiffany was right.
The clothes, the material didn't feel like it was from China or Korea.
First of all, none of my shit comes from China.
Yeah,
my shit is all US based. Every fucking item.
Period.
I felt the
item.
USA. I felt the USA on me. I was representing America and you.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Has
I'm ready.
anybody ever got caught
Caught.
Caught
out where you could get like an indecent exposure case possibly in public?
You meant
I wouldn't say caught, but
no.
No,
I
not
could've.
okay. So haven't gotten caught, but in a position where you possibly could have gotten caught.
You mean
Yes.
what? Having sex in the car and the police rolled up on you? Because it
Or
sounds like
just out,
yes.
or out in an airport, in a airport bathroom, on the freeway.
on the freeway.
These are just my stories.
Oh damn!
On the yeah,
Okay.
how does that even work? Obviously, you guys aren't driving.
How
Because
does that work if you got somebody's penis in your mouth and there's a car
No,
accident?
no, you're riding him. So he's driving.
You're riding him on the
I mean,
highway.
he's driving.
He was driving on the freeway, and then I was riding him, and he's just like,
Are you serious? Tiff?
I literally heard it all now.
Well, what kind of car was this? Was it the Tesla driving itself?
no, this was when I had a Chevy Trailblazer then. I had a Chevy Trailblazer.
Oh, so he was driving your car.
He was driving my car. And he was hella freaky. He was from Georgia. He was from Georgia.
You had a down south man.
Yeah, he was a down south country motherfucker, and
Them
he
the good-
was.
them the good ones from the south. Them the
I would
good-
have to agree.
These ones out here, I don't know. We got to throw them in the south water.
I like that Southern for sure.
No, he was. He didn't give a damn.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Evidently, I meant, how could he see? How could he?
No,
Feel
he
no way he was
Look,
doing.
Tasha, a whole headband came off of that one. Look,
I had to start heard it. I didn't heard it all.
He's literally he's driving like this.
Like
I'm
this.
on him, and he's
I am
literally
so
like,
dead.
wait, how fast was he
I am so
going?
dead.
oh no, we're like on the freeway, so I'm just like,
On the freeway?
mhm.
Oh my god!
I
You
am
are such a
so
man.
done with Tiffany. You hear
I
me?
can't believe it.
You talk about these stories. This girl
I
done
am
did
so-
it
Nobody
all.
saw. Like nobody.
I ain't never had nothing going on like that.
I always gotta. I always gotta.
I feel boring compared to with the things you did.
No.
I feel like my life. I ain't did nothing. I ain't lived life.
This is so. Remember, I told you when I turned 30. Literally, as soon as I turned 30, I went through. When I tell you, it was a complete horror stage. Okay, complete.
Wow.
I did. So it was like the time for me to like. I was on all these dating websites, and I knew that I didn't because I had left the girl's dad. I wasn't with the kid's dad anymore. And I wasn't trying to be in a relationship. So I was just like on all these different dating websites. I was just out fucking
Wow.
and
What's
I
a good
mean,
dating website that you caught a lot of good men off of.
there was oh my God.
Is it
There
the
was-
Go Fish one? Was it Go
But
Fish?
plenty of, there was plenty of fish.
Oh, there we
There
go.
was what was the one called? It wasn't called Trapped. What the fuck was it called?
Tinder? Tag?
Huh?
I'm about to look up some stuff my friend told me
Tagged,
about.
No, tagged.
Yeah, that one was a popular one. I think
Yeah,
it's still
Tagged?
popular.
Tagged. Yes, I don't even know if that shit still exists, but Tagged was super popular. But Tagged, I used to go on a lot of like dinner, like they would take me out. They would take me out. Like we would go out. Girl, I would have a date breakfast, lunch, dinner. I would have dates like crazy.
That's a beautiful thing. Me and my right hand had our days when younger.
What did y'all do when y'all was younger, Miss Ebony?
Oh, so you knew who that was?
Oh, you already know when I seen that Washington. I didn't know last week until you said that's my husband.
Well, we didn't have like an encounter like that, but we was in a park. If that counts, we was in a park. and we had relations. Nobody was around.
So you didn't almost get caught?
No, I didn't have that. That would have been an adrenaline rush if I would have.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I would have stopped either. Because if I'm in the middle of having an orgasm, I have to finish. Like, wait, officer, just give me 2 minutes.
Right.
He already gonna do what he do. So
that's what I'm saying.
Off.
So doesn't he? Tasha, what about you? No possible.
Actually, yeah, there was a time.
Tasha had an experience. Let's zoom in.
Yeah. So my ex would sneak me into the barracks all the time. And I would have to he would literally go in the back, grab clothes, come out, make me wear his clothes. And we almost got caught by one of his sergeants once.
Wait, because you have to go in like he was a dude.
Yeah, past the time, visitors time. I snuck in the.
Wow, that's a whole new level right there. When you
every time.
Uniform. That's government time, ain't it, Tiff? If she would have got caught. That's incriminating the government.
He would sneak me in his barracks.
Yeah,
so he would get close, so you would look like you're one of the dudes.
I wouldn't be in the uniform, but like sweats.
Oh, okay.
And one time I got distracted. I'm not gonna lie, by the vending machine. I was too comfortable, and
wow,
right above the main door. Yeah. He was in the infantry, so eventually we got close with the people who manned it, and
right
grabbed my ID like I left. But in the beginning, it was pretty rough.
Oh my gosh! Now, Tiff, let me change the subject for a minute. Have you ever heard of this? Hold on.
I can't see.
Okay, it's called PantyDeal.com.
What?
And this girl, check it. She came to my shop. Was it last week? And she had a whole brand new BMW. So I'm like, a 2022. So I'm like, oh, that's a nice car. Because, I opens the door. I greet you. And I said, oh, what kind of job you do? Because, I'm always intrigued so we could network or whatever.
Right.
She was like, I sell my panties. I said,
I heard about that.
Yeah. I was like, excuse me, you sell your panties? She was like, yeah, and I sell my feet. I said, how you sell your feet? She said she take feet shots and she get like a lot of money, like thousands of dollars.
They're the ones that have them foot fetishes.
Yeah, and then panties though. I mean, like dirty underwear. They want the dirty underwear, like with menstrual stains, just coochie dripping, bacteria stains. They want, oh damn. They want all of that.
$80?
No, they paying like hundreds of dollars, like $200 to $300 for your dirty underwear. I mean, you could give them your grandma's underwear and just put it in a bag.
First of all, I'm about to sign up for that shit.
Look at this stuff right here. I mean, you make a lot of money. I didn't even talk to my husband about this, but she had a brand new car. I'm like, I could use a little side hustle. So Tiffany and Tasha, I may need some of y'all underwears.
First of all, I am here for it. You already know I am here for it.
I know, dirty ones though. I don't need the clean ones. They like the dirty ones.
What's the most expensive, do you think?
Girl, they be running like $700, $800.
What is the criteria for charging that much, I wonder?
Just having some dirty ass underwear. That's about it. That's all. And it just say sell used panties. That's what it say. She sent me the links and everything because, I was like, oh, what is this? And then they got the buy the used panties. It's called Sniff. They like to sniff them.
Look at world #1 marketplace for used panties.
See, there we go. Thank you, Daniel. See?
That is fucking crazy.
They not playing with this stuff. And then you got the buy and sell your feet content too. They just want pictures. You could have hammer time toes. They got all kind of toe fetishes out there.
That's crazy. Well, half the time, I don't even got on fucking panties half the time.
I meant same. Commando is
I just need you to wear them for 2 days straight so I can sell them. That's all. They want the funky ones.
Dang, what?
First of all, my pussy don't even get funky. So I'm just saying.
Well, after you done had sex, wear the motherfuckers for 2-3 days. That's all.
Oh,
who is doing that?
These companies,
Look,
I'm telling you, these companies is what's doing it. I'm like,
Someone
oh,
must be, because
okay, Daniel, I'm gonna need that link. I'm gonna need I'm gonna need that though to get on that. Okay, so I always am here for I'm always here for a story. You know what I mean?
Yes, and we know you got stories, so hit us with a good one.
Okay, so this one you guys are about to be on the fucking ground. Okay,
boy.
how long we got, Danielle?
You got 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, let me break it down really quick. Okay, so this guy, I grew up in the church with him. He is related to the Dawsons, Tasha.
Okay.
Yeah, he's related to the Dawsons. Right, I put names out there because I don't give a damn. He's related to the Dawsons. So anyway, we grew up together. He used to kick it, hang with my older brother.
You said the Dawsons?
Doss. Mm-hmm.
I know a Pastor Doss.
Yeah, Michael Doss.
He got a whole bunch of family members.
I know. It was his nephew.
Oh damn. Okay,
yeah.
I'm listening now too.
Okay, so anyway, I grew up, of course, so they would come to the church, the grandma, all of them would come to the church.
The whole family. It's like there's a million of them.
It's a bunch of them. And so they live, so his grandma lives like a block and a half from my mom. Okay. So anyway, so I would like go over there, and this is like when things were starting to get over with the girl's dad or whatever. So I would go over there. Anyway, so he was he was blessed.
Don't hold back now. Don't hold back.
He had, let me put he had the biggest. His dick was amazing. Okay.
Wait, he had the hook one, because there's different kinds.
Yeah.
So you gotta be explicit on what you mean.
But
there's different types.
Ebony, I gotta tell the story. We only got a couple minutes. Okay, so he could not so I could not take it. It was amazing, because we moved over from friends to okay, we gonna start doing what we do.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're at his apartment.
You can't just say you can't take it. You gotta be explicit.
No. Oh no, I couldn't take it. It was like running. No, his dick was massive. His dick was big as fuck. I couldn't take it.
Oh, it couldn't go completely in you.
No, I couldn't take it. Like, he put it in and I'd be running. When they be like, don't run from me, don't run. And they be kind of running, whole track star. Okay, so check it. So we're getting down, okay? We're in his apartment complex. It's like summertime. All of a sudden, we hear boom, 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 banging on the door. And so I'm like, that is not your door, because his room was all the way in the back. I'm like, that's not your door. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, somebody's at the fucking door. They're like, federal away police.
What?
I'm like, where the fuck is the police at the door? He goes to the door. Do you know somebody in the fucking complex called the police? They said they heard a noise coming from his apartment. They said, listen what they said. They said it scared them. It sounded, I swear to you, to this fucking day, it was the funniest shit. They said it sounded like somebody was giving birth.
Oh my gosh.
So
how was you sounding? Give a replay. How did you sound?
Okay, well, first of all, I'm a screamer anyway. I holler anyway. I'm a screamer. So look though. So he's at the door. Listen, so he's at the door and he's like explaining to them like we're having sex, and they're like, "There's no way. There's no way." The way that they describe, like someone literally called federal way police. Girl, so then he's like, they're like, "Do you have someone in here with you?" He's like, "Yeah, she's in the room." They're like, "Ma'am, can you come out?"
Oh my God.
So look, I'm like, I'm fine. I'm telling them, I'm like, I'm fine. They're like, can you come out? I'm like, I'm not dressed. Like, we're in here, we're fucking. They were like, can you come out so we can see you? We need to physically see you're okay, from what they described.
Yeah.
So here I go, wrapping up in a blanket, to go to the front so the officers could see that, like, I was not
It's
being
30
like
minutes,
this slaughtered.
It's 30 minutes. The time is up.
Anyway, so that ended up happening. We see the police outside. We're looking out the window. They out there giving each other high fives.
Wow.
Got the police called because I was being too loud.
Y'all can't miss this Bawsule Outlet Talk. We're out of time right now. Thank you, Tasha, for joining us. Thank you, Tiff, and myself. And thank you, Daniel. And stay tuned. Next Tuesday, we'll have more Bawsule Talk for you.
Awesome. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you. We love you guys. Have a good week.
Bye, everyone.
Daniel, I'm going to need you to up ours to an hour, or give us 45 minutes, because 30 minutes ain't enough. We got a lot of shit to talk about. You guys know I always got a damn story. You know, there's always some story with my crazy ass.
Yeah, always. Thank you, guys. Bye.